Hey, I'm back. You saw nothing with chat. So I just had a nice dinner, a bunch of veggies, some chicken, lots of spices, some serrano peppers. It was very, very, very good. So here I am with my bard. It's very floofy. I really like this bard clothing, although I think the shoes are something else. Yeah, that's not part of Bard's normal attire, but I think they fit really well. I like the super high thighs. Thigh highs? Super high thigh highs. Well, I mean, those could be higher, but they're still pretty cool looking. I like them a lot. So I've kind of stuck with this for leveling. Even though I haven't really replaced my gear at all, since Augmented Crypt Lurker stuff is basically 83 gear. Right? Picked up some other augmented stuff. My gear cabinet is getting full again. Oh, I can get rid of these. These are some stuff. I was cleaning out my dresser earlier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was cleaning out my dresser earlier. Trying to get some free space. I guess I don't need that anymore. I never use it for fashion. Some of these I do like, but I don't have any good reason to keep them, you know? Yeah. Some of these are already transmogged to something else. There's no reason to keep them. And I need space. Man, I understand people who like desperately, loudly want more armoire space, more glamour dresser space. I kind of like those. We'll see. But like, I'm constantly, and have been for a while, constantly brushing up against 400, frequently at 400. And I mean, do I need these Boston caps? No. There's a bunch of stuff I could probably throw out, but there's a bunch of stuff every time I go looking through, I'm like, oh, those are good boots. Oh, those are good boots. Oh, those, oh, no, those are all good boots. I will, I think, get rid of these, because I never use them. I don't need them for anything. But I'm just going to be doing some roulettes and maybe some fates, just doing a little bit of leveling. Because I'm liking Bard, and I think I just got... Okay, last time I got Ladin's Bite, and I don't know if I've used that in anything yet. All right. Maybe? No, I can't remember what that looks like. I think I got that and then completed, like, main story roulette. But I've also recently started playing Red Mage again. Because Red Mage is cool. And I really like this get up. The Crimson Coat is just nice. Right? And then these boots are also not default Red Mage. And then I got the bandana from the event going on right now. But Crimson Coat, Crimson Gloves, got an old rapier, but I like the way it glows. I like the bauble it has. What is it? What's up? Yeah, man, I like V-necks. How's it going, Norbit? I don't like really... I mean, if it's hot out, I'll wear like a deep V-neck. But I like just like normal maybe slightly lower V-necks. I think they look good. And they're a lot more comfy than, like, if you just get, like, a regular cotton t-shirt and it's all up around your neck, that doesn't feel good. But you get some actual V-necks in there. They look kind of sharp. They feel pretty good. How you doing, Norbit? You a fan of V-necks? I think they look good. You just get, like, a plain, like, normal, full, one color. It's pretty solid. I'll be honest, I almost want, like, Jack's shirt from Stranger of Paradise, even though 100%, like, this dude does not fit in that game. None of them fit in that game. Free ball at 24/7. Hey, man, I think that's a good choice. If you can get away with it. What's up, Dio? Hey, nice to see both of you. Not a whole lot going on. I just finished dinner. Had a full day of taking care of Grandma, which, but it was whatever. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I had a Warframe stream earlier. That game had some updates, and I like that game a lot. It plays fun. It is, of course, always buggy as soon as something new comes out, but that's to be expected. I was just figuring out some new gear. I was going to play some Vampire Survivor today, but I think I'm going to do that and then some Guilty Gear tomorrow. And we'll see what's up. I think I've got Core Keeper on my schedule. Maybe. I don't have that downloaded and installed yet. Stroking it to completion while eating some fuzzies. Man, that sounds like a pretty good time. I say if you can get away with it and, you know, it's not really getting in the way of anything else you got to do, then indulge yourself. Go for it. I approve. I, in fact, endorse doing both. I don't usually do that at the same times. I guess maybe if you like to use the grease from one to help with the other. Maybe. It's not really a thing I'm into, though. But, you know, go for it. I don't see why not. What have you two been up to? It's been a while since I've seen you, Dio. Then again, sometimes I stream earlier, sometimes I stream later. A lack of consistency is maybe not the greatest idea, right? Sometimes it start out that way with, like, you know, when you're just waking up and there's nothing close. But no, I usually got like a lotion or something else. You don't want to chafe, you know? You don't want to, like, ruin your sensitivity. Playing Valheim and working at the steel factory. Valheim looks pretty good for, like, a nice, consistent, off and on type of thing. I don't know jack about working at the steel factory. I hope you're keeping safe. It sounds like, I mean, it sounds like it could be easy and routine, but then one screw up could lead to something bad. But no, you don't want to always go dry, man. You don't want to, like, callous yourself. You don't want to, like, bleed sometimes. I mean, maybe you do. I don't want to shame anyone who does. That's just not for me. Man, I'll be honest, my fetishes are, like, pretty vanilla, I think. I just like... How would you say it? Like... I don't know. I like him curvy, and I like him... like... eager and open. I don't know. And if you look at like the VTuber community a lot, you'll see like, oh, cutesy shy types, and it's cute or whatever, and that's not for me. To each their own, but I kind of like more aggressive women. Someone who is gonna kind of like someone who can like tease you but play with you and then expect the same back, you know? Fetishes, though. Fetish is, like, a little bit more... You like some 6-foot dommy mommies? I mean, more power to you. That's some strong, specific energy right there. I'm trying to be more specific. But I don't even know if there's, like, specific tags that I would go for. I'd say, like, sporty, but I'm not into actually sporty people. Just, like, that kind of ginky energy, I guess. But I'm 100% open to some 6-foot dommy mommies. That's a nice energy for sure. I like that eagerness, that forwardness, right? Playing around and teasing, that's fun, but it's not what I'd come for, so to speak. I tend to like women who are older than me, I think. But that's not universal. I think Norbit probably just likes his hand, right? Nothing wrong with that. Usually just like a couple years, you know? I tend to not... I don't know. I've got several friends who are younger than me, but I tend to not be attracted to anyone who's like more than 5 years younger than me. It just doesn't feel right. But maybe that'll change as I get older. A funny laugh. Thanks. Got you shooting big loads. Hey, even better, even more thanks. I hope it helps. Not older, like wrinkly old. You see that stuff every once in a while through like Pornhub or what have you, and you know how you can get previews by just scrolling over? I don't watch those previews. 100% not for me. But I don't know. Around my age or a little older is typically what I go for. I don't want to feel like some child is being all sexy at me, right? That's not okay. I mean, they can, you know, they can do that on their own time. Shit happened in my middle school, in my high school. Sure, have at it. Don't bring it on my lap. Damn, there's all the fates in this area. No fates is like jacking it dry. Except worse. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've seen Oliver Evans talk about it somewhat recently, and I'd say something similar to him. I'm not like hyper into beefy muscle women, but that's kind of hot. Somebody with a lot of energy, very upfront and willing, and let you know Like, do you know 100 gex? I've listened to 100 gex a couple of times. Yeah. I think I just don't quite get 100 gex. Maybe I should give him more chances. But personality-wise, you know, like, if you know... Who is it? Gundo Morai or Shiryuki Tomoe, then those are both... Those run from the, like, lots of energy being kind of pervy to, like, sultry, kinky style. And I'm game for both of those. I used to think I was, like, super into Latinas, but I think that's just kind of, like, the culture around here. It's not universal. What's your favorite 100 gex song, Norbit? Because I don't have one. Poo-poo or pee-pee? Neither. I'm not that dirty. Sorry. Or are those song titles? I wouldn't know. Which one of these we want to go to? Popped up at the same time. Is the other dude coming this way? No. What are Milkies? I love Milkies. But again, I said, like, I love curves, right? So... Milky's thighs, ass, like a nice pair of shoulders, also pretty hot. But yeah, natural, I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's a such thing as too big. Natural, and maybe fakers will get better eventually. Sounds like I need $10 or a ride. Maybe. Help me make up my mind. Help me stop being so thirsty for just whatever. Man, let's make $10 or a ride happen. That's got a lot of versatility. I don't know. I think there's probably more stuff out there that I'm not into than what I am into. Like, I think a lot of cosplay is cool, but I think cosplay in the bedroom would be kind of weird. But roleplay, I could get into a little bit. Nordit, that can be your name. That can be your nickname, no problem. Got like avoid the Nordit. Nah. Almost, right? But not quite. There we go. Come on, other DPS. Nice. What are you tubing up to? I've literally just been running errands, helping out my grandma. What else did you do? I just cooked. What's up, gang? Oh, I didn't even notice. Everybody's taking damage. Because our tank forgot. I do that sometimes. Feel kind of dumb doing it, but it happens, especially on roulettes. What is our tank? Paladin? I don't know if I can have a bunch of aggro before he gets all of it. Hopefully not. Would be funny, though. Oh, no. Now that he has actual aggro, he's not doing this well. Ah, we got a Sage. That's not like White Mage instant reactions. What am I doing for 2025 New Year's? 2022, let's see. I don't have any plans yet. Probably drinking a bunch. Maybe playing some games with friends. I got a bunch of friends who don't go out that often, although I got a couple who do Mardi Gras. And that's not too far away from me. That could be a lot of fun. I've only been to Louisiana once, and it was kind of wild. But I was also there with, like, a bunch of people from the internet, so, of course, we were going to be real foolish in public. My drink of choice is like some type of bourbon, right? You get scotch or whiskey. My favorite mixed drink is a Rusty Nail, which is just scotch and Drambuie 50-50. If you don't know Drambuie, it's just thick scotch. So that's just scotch and scotch. It's pretty good. Like some nice creamy scotch. That's probably my drink of choice. But I also like... The only liquor I can't handle is vodka. Not vodka, is tequila. I like vodka. I used to drink a ton of vodka, but I don't anymore because I used to drink too much of it. Mostly in high school and beginning of college. But I don't know. I really like... I found out I like gin in college, which was weird, because I remember gin being like really, really fucking dry, and then for some reason I started liking that. Was it Aaron Quest? I don't even know. I only know a couple people named Aaron. I kind of slur sometimes, so if it sounds like I said Aaron Quest, my apologies. I was mostly just talking about Scott. Get you a couple fingers in. Right. Get some ice if you want. Don't really need it. Damn, I missed the boss. Where's the boss? I'm gonna eat expired broccoli for a week for $11. Depends on how expired. Probably not. I eat fresh broccoli like all the time. It's pretty good. But I mean, $11 will cover a lot of broccoli. So maybe. For a week? That'll cover way more than a week worth of broccoli. Who's Scott? I only know... I got a really old friend named Scott, but beyond that, no fucking clue. Lots of Scotts. I'm part Scott. That could be taken pretty bad. You got a little Scott and you know? You want some? Say something funny. Fucking... The last thing I was cracking myself up with, just like at random, and I don't know why, I don't know what got me on this, was what if you replaced every instance of the word blood in the game Bloodborne with the word cum, right? So you got blood cum. What's that smell? It's cum. What? Oh, the sweet cum. It sings to me. Fucking cum vials. Oh, man. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And for some reason, it constantly cracks me up. What's the last thing that I was like cracking myself up with, at least? I didn't really have too much funny happen to me today. Sadly, I had like a really gross thing happen. We had like a bunch of rains here recently, right? And so in between running some shit down to a church for Grandma because she wants to donate it, but she's getting super old and is not seeing well enough to drive. And then going out to pick up like some teas and basically some ginger ale and some actual ginger, some other shit to make some tea, to make it feel better. I found like a dead animal of some sort on the side of my car, and it's like it had probably been there for a couple of days because it wasn't swarmed with insects or anything. It had already been picked over, so I had to clean that shit up. But we had like family over the last couple of days. I don't know how they didn't smell it, because it had to have been wet. We got big rains, like Norbit busted in size rains, last night and the night before. And so it was like washed clean, but still a lot of gross shit there. So I had to clean that up, which must look pretty funny. Did I eat it? No, but literally it was like the size of a turkey. I mean, there were bits and pieces, but the main body was there, size of a turkey. Would not recommend eating roadkill. It's not even roadkill. It wasn't run over. Like, it fought another animal and lost in my driveway. But it legit looked like, what if a turkey had fur? It was gross. Super, super gross. Not appetizing. Maybe to you, Norbit. Maybe to you. I don't know. Your tastes. Like weak, you like expired broccoli? Fuzzy turkey? Sadly, not Fuzzy's tacos. Oh, I guess you could have like ground it up and made a taco out of it, but I don't want to think about that, to be honest. Cum starved beast. There's just so much. There's so much you can do with Bloodborne if you just replace that one word. The Night Come Frontier. I'm sorry, this is probably not funny if you haven't like played Bloodborne at all, but I think it's pretty good. Audio? What's going on with audio? Is game too loud? Is my mic like boost up way high or something? That happens sometimes. I don't think I can, I don't think there's a cutoff, though. But if that gain goes too high, I get to sound like a robot, which is not in character. Never mind, we're good. Cool, cool. I could have just been too close to the mic, right? You need to pee? Go pee. Don't let me stop you. Unless that's somehow a problem where you are. That would suck. Like, maybe you got, you know, a bathroom in use by somebody else, but if it's anything worse than that, hold it. I guess you got bottles, but pause the stream? Yeah, I can definitely ask these people to wait. One of my viewers needs to go pee. I don't think you can actually pause me either, huh? You can do that on some streams, but this is not like a playback. This is live. But yeah, okay, I'll pause it. Go pee real quick. Watch, I'm just gonna put my controller down. You can go pee. You're good. Man needs to pee. You gotta respect that. I'm assuming man because Dio, but I'm respecting it. It's paused. Go pee. Look. You see motion? I don't see motion. You can just take your headset with you. That's what I do. You got a stream or like 5 up on the side, just take your headset with you. It's cool. Like that bit from the original Deus Ex. It's cool. Cool. 90-foot headset cable. Yeah, fair. I got wireless. I mean, not right now, but Bluetooth is kind of nice. All right, welcome back. I'll unpause it. You haven't missed anything. Nah. Nothing's happened. It's still Castrum. What's day of sex? Like all of them. All of I don't know where you are, but all of them. Easy. Days that end in Y and those that don't end in Y. Sometimes you got to keep it fresh though, right? You don't want anything to get routine or boring. At least I don't. You gotta change it up. Constantly surprise each other or whoever. So all of them, but not always. Really old philosopher once said, everything in moderation. And that also means moderation itself in moderation. Sometimes you just gotta, like, binge, go wild. Not all the time, but sometimes you have to. Or I guess if you're boring, like, Friday, Saturday. Anniversaries. Jordan Mingo once said, commitment is pushing yourself when no one else is around. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure, because it's real easy. Like, if you got it made, or if you, like, have a stable thing, so you don't have to worry about, like, bills or living, then really doing shit that you want to improve on takes doing it when no one else is there. You got to, like, care about shit yourself sometimes instead of doing stuff to prove anything to anyone else. So that's, I guess, commitment. I don't know who Jordan Mingo is, but I feel like that's a pretty okay version of commitment. Like, I draw a lot, off stream. I don't consider myself good at it. I'm okay at sketches, but there's a lot of like digital art that I'm not very good at. And I guess that's commitment, but there's also like a bunch of stuff I want to do that I should be doing more often, right? Like I want to stream all the time, but also I want to draw. Also, I want to play my bass more often. Also, there's like languages and shit I'd like to learn. Is this League of Legends? It is. This is what jungle looks like. That's a weird update. We got 4 players on 1 mob. We're not even like diving into that mid boss for bonuses. I don't play League, so I don't know a lot of the terms. League had a huge tournament recently, right? I remember watching, what's it called? Dota had a huge tournament. It has a huge, like, yearly thing. The International? I think that's it. I remember watching several years ago some kid from, like, what in India? It was like some kid from, like, a Middle Eastern country was part of a winning team, and he won so much money that they weren't sure of, like, how to bring it home. Which is fucking crazy. I can only imagine League has similar tournaments. Because League's only getting bigger, I think. Like, I was surprised Dota World Championships were awarding, like, I think the fucking prize pool was like 8 million split in a team or something like that. Maybe more. And I think League is bigger right now, right? Like, I thought League was bigger then. And especially after Arcane and a bunch of other stuff came out and got a lot more popular. With Timberlake, not really. He can sing, though. He can really sing. For sure. I'm not huge on, like, a lot of pop music. 84 on Bard. I haven't heard any of, like, if he's done anything recently, I haven't heard it. But he's been around for a while. And he's pretty fucking talented. He can sing better than I can. I think I like a lot of his more kind of bluesy stuff, which is maybe just covers, and some of his more poppy stuff. But he's worked with, like, Pharrell a couple of times, right? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. What's for dinner, boss? You, BB. Nah, I had some chicken and some veggies with a bunch of serrano peppers and spices and shit. It was really good. It was really good. Highly recommend cooking shit for yourself. It's super cheap. Tastes great. It's as healthy or unhealthy as you want to make it. Let's see, I think. Do I even get anything at 84 on Bard? Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, that's super great. 3 stacks of Bloodletter and Rain of Death. Yo. That's super good. And then nothing but traits. Oh, well, Blast Arrow already. Right, that's pretty good in 2 levels. Exactly what I just said. I had chicken and veggies for dinner. It was like, made some rice, right? And then just in a single pan, some chopped up chicken breast, and then like onions, carrots, mushrooms, and broccoli and a full serrano pepper with like black pepper and Lawry's seasoned salt and some like smoky grilled chicken spice mix. What else did I have on there? Like an Italian herb mix, and then I've got some rosemary and some other stuff from my garden. We got a little herb garden here, mostly because I made it. So like rosemary, thyme, and oregano. All right, you heard me the first time. Hey, you asked. You asked, Dio. You want me to shut up, then time stop me. Oh, you can't. Ah. Seriously, though, what I really have for dinner? That. Definitely not dick. Man, if only Fuzzies had that on the menu. Nah, I usually cook for myself. Super cheap. I already told you, Norbit. You. Thanks for finishing earlier. Charge, that's good. It's just one little trait, but that's some spicy Bard upgrade. I mean, I could say, like, your mom or your dad, right? But that joke's too easy. Everybody says they fuck your mom. You gotta try a little harder. You gotta, like, flirt with your chat. Oh, you didn't hear it? Must have rewound time. You sure you're Dio? Had you, BB. It was delicious. Thanks for all the dressing. One sub away from 10. I know! It's been that way for a minute. It's been that way for a minute. But, I don't know. I think I would grow faster if I, like, streamed more consistently. Like in the exact same time slot. And I would like to do that a little bit, but I constantly have, like, stuff I got to do earlier in the day. Because there's a good time slot, I think, kind of, sort of, where it's like a little later in the day for where I am, but a little late, or a little earlier in the day for where I am, but a little later for West Coast. And so there could be a bunch of people off stream or off work there. And I could stream right around. Wait, no. Yeah, I could stream like right when they're starting to get home. Most people are starting to get home, but also I gotta do like random bullshit for my grandma a whole lot. I'm gonna have to start driving some of her stuff all over the place. So I've got more time at night, pretty much. But that's also when a lot of the VTubers are active. Choices. Right. But yeah, one away. I've been thinking about, I don't know, I want to find a way to make my bass sound good on stream, and I could do like some music streams, but also, because it doesn't really sound like great with my current mic. So I want to see if there's maybe like some cheap solutions, or if I can get something to just plug in straight into my PC, and then I can do like some covers and shit. That'd be fun. And I want to do some more collabs, because I've only done one, and that was a while ago. But also the hot shit right now with 14 is like playing through it for the first time, or doing the big new raid content, and like, the ultimate shit looks rough. Fucking professionals. aren't completing it yet. So probably something other than 14, I think. Maybe some Kusoge of some sort. Can I fuck with Boar's Head? Yeah, man. You can get like Boar's Head. I want to just call it like ham. It's not ham, but yeah, there's like really good. Where do I have it? There's like some Korean places. Maybe it's a Chinese place. There's like a legit, authentic Chinese place around here that has some stuff like that. But then there's also like a sandwich place that has just slices of boar meat around here, and it's really tasty. But also I think any boar or pig stuff is usually best. Oh god, I'm not in a queue. Is usually best with like a Hawaiian style meat, right? Or I know German like Black Forest dinner. Black Forest dinner. What's up, Owen? What did I have for dinner? You guys are coordinating this, and I appreciate it. I had you, BB. It was pretty tasty. I appreciate the effort you put into that presentation earlier. Mwah. But no, like boar's head. There's some good German recipes with boar's head with like Black Forest. Is it Black Forest ham? Black Forest bread? I think it's Black Forest bread. And like sauerkraut. And I don't even really like sauerkraut, but you mix it right. It's pretty good. What's up, Owen? How you been? Nickelodeon slime. Did that ever look tasty to anybody else? Man, I think I had some slime toys as a kid, and my parents hated that shit. It got super dirty super quick. Do nothing but use it to like gross people out. My cousins made my sister, my stepsister, really not like that shit. Can't blame them now. It was gross, but it's also pretty funny. Oh no! I don't give a shit about you, Starbite. Not a thing I like. You're not part of this fate. Get out. Go away. I don't know. Is that what you had for dinner, Owen? I gotta eat a little bit more like carbs and veggies than just slime, you know? I bet you I could make it work on something, though. Like you. I don't know. I think Norbit might be more kind of a slime guy. At least he slimes a lot. Yeah, see? There he goes. Right on cue. Right on time. Stroke it with some slime for real, for real. At least you're honest. And, you know, maybe it'd be good for that. Maybe it'd be good for that. I might be more of a fan of that than raw. Fucking the other beetle. Duty Finder, take me now. I'll lose the experience from this fate. I don't care anymore. Go away, Beetles. What do I got? Yeah. Damage I could have done to the fate. He asked me first, what do I have for dinner? Chicken and veggies and rice. Served on a platter of you. That's where I got all my salt. I think it was Dio. Was it the Dio or Roberto? It was one of you two earlier. I'm hungry as hell. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah. What I have for breakfast? Some very creamy cereal. Guess the cream. Yeah, you guessed right. What's up, Mr. Dankness? You're new. Thanks for dropping by. Just kind of chilling out. I had like a weird day. Oh shit, I was joking about the fate. Expiring, not finishing it. Ah, fuck. No, for dinner or for lunch. Fucking wrong meal every time. For breakfast, I mostly just had some fruit. I haven't done this shit in 20 seconds? I don't think so. Oh, maybe, though. Damn. Damn. Got it. Oh, and it's not even important because another DPS is not going to queue. Yep, there they go. Yeah, I just had some fruit this morning. You are what you eat, you know? It was really tasty. I gotta have a little bit of that every day. Keep up my fruit content. Gotta continue to be a giant fruit. And coffee. But it was mostly to wash out the taste of Owen. You're watching, keep the stream going. I'm going to keep streaming for a little bit, for sure. At least another hour, probably. I got to do this, and then some Red Mage stuff, just because I want to. So I'll be here. And if you want to be like Norbit and touch yourself the whole stream, then, like, feel free. That is okay. I am like a little tired. Dark Magician? I mean, you can see me, right? I'm pretty pale. Sometimes, though. Sometimes. Big team run buff. This shit should go quick, hopefully. Oh, someone dropped? Nice. Cool. Dark skin dude, not even. Look at me. My model is like... what you see is real close to what I am. Real close to what you get. It's real weird. I've had people mistake me for a lot darker than I am online. Never in person. It's unmistakable in person. Slightly. My beard's red. Otherwise, it's like light brown up top. Like, I don't know, millions of other people, I can say descendant of Eric the Red, but that's not actually like a good story or a good thing. Hey, cool Viking! Oh, he was a mass rapist. Well, shit. It's not something to brag about then, huh? So... Redbeard. Curtain does not match the drapes. I did make some ginger tea earlier. Damn, all four of you are coordinating this shit, I swear. I don't know. I think if I had red hair, don't redheads usually have like more full-bodied hair? I'm a little jealous. But they're also soulless. So ginger. Thank you, Angie. I guess. I don't know. I'm not that pale. Like, I can be out in the sun, right? I garden. I've gone to beaches without hating myself afterwards. I did know one ginger in high school, I think, who claimed to have rosacea, and it was kind of funny because he was kind of an angry dude, but he also always had, like, kind of pink cheeks. So it looked like he was smiling at the same time. That was really funny. It was real funny when he had an attitude. Which was often. But that's bored rich kids. Fuck with pink cheeks. It wasn't like blush though, right? It wasn't like... How do I put it? It wasn't like blush, but also, like, to his credit, it didn't look like a rash. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of looked like he was blushing the whole time. Kinda, sorta. Maybe a little different. But not that different. But yeah, a nice, like, pink cheek. Blush. Or pink other cheeks. Did Nick ever come back? I don't know. After that stream, I decided, you're not sorry about making that name. I'm not sorry about muting your ass. Which is like the one cool control that Twitch wishes it had. You can just mute somebody and YouTube won't tell them. He could be here posting right now. I have no idea. No one ever will. He's got to make a new name that's less like a 12-year-old on Xbox making a joke. Would you like it? Pink cheeks? Probably. The rosacea kid? Maybe. Maybe. Like, he was alright most of the time. Did have, like, an anger issue sometimes, though. Nick is in chat, though. Well, I can't see it. Nobody else in chat can. He's not showing up on my stream. He's not showing up stream chat. So he's got to make a different name. Shit's not tolerated. If I knew them personally and could, like, vouch that they were real dark, then yeah, I guess. But, like, the internet's just anonymous. Nick is Angie? Well, Angie's a much better name. Nothing against people actually named Nick, but that one knew what they were doing. And so, I mean, there's no way for me to know, right? Someone making that name could just be like a 4chan person. And so, that's skirting a little close. You gotta skirt away from that shit. Who's Nick? Don't worry about it. What if he was a Native American? I mean, doesn't excuse the name. I know plenty of Native Americans will tell you that. I mean, and also plenty who won't, sure, but whatever. I'm super pale, so I'm keeping it a little safe. Just a little safe. Is he a streamer too? I mean, I kind of hope not, but it'd be real funny if he was and got in trouble real quick. Game reminds you of NBA 2K13. I don't know if I played 2K13 at all. What's the last NBA game I played is like on Super Nintendo. But yeah, you know, it's like a team sport. There are balls going in holes, I guess. You got like buttons. It's like emulating a turn-based thing, kind of. So yeah, that's very NBA 2K13, actually. What am I doing? Focus on boss. You get ghost. Focus on boss the most. You love buttons? I love buttons too. Pressing buttons makes for a good time. Whether it's game buttons or people's buttons, but you gotta know how to be decent with it. Subtle. Play them, right? Don't let pressing their buttons play you. Do you like balls? I know you do, BB. I know you do. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Man, I was with a girl for a little while who, like, just really liked balls. And that was always kind of weird to me. It was cool. It was great. But also, I always felt like that would be like, if I was over here, like, man, I really like labia. Like, what? Who you? What? Okay, sure, I guess. What if Michael Jackson never did it? Would it make him a better musical artist? I mean, I think it probably wouldn't have changed much, to be honest. He was hammered into being that musical artist since he was a child. You can get a bunch of people being like, that's maybe why he did it. Because he never actually had a childhood, so he wanted to remain a kid forever. And I'm like, that doesn't excuse shit. Still a fantastic musical artist, though. He made Thriller. What if Michael Jackson wasn't white? Holy shit. That would change everything. Then he never would have got away with it. Yeah, that'd legit change everything. But then he also wouldn't be that good of a musician. Isn't Eid Mubarak a holiday? Or is that Shai Hulud? I forget. No, yeah, Eid Mubarak's definitely a holiday, not a person. I don't know, maybe people are named Eid Mubarak. Oh, it's a Drake song? That makes sense. I don't remember that one. Oh, no, wait. I never really listened to Drake. I listened to, like, a couple of Kanye albums. My sister really fucking loves him. I never really listened to Drake. Man, what was the last rappers that I, like, fucking discovered that were even remotely new? There's a couple of streamers. I liked, shit. There was a group that came out not too long ago. Probably, like, several years ago. What were they called? Sounds like Billie Eilish, but clearly fucking not her. Brock Samson? Was that it? Brock Samson's not Adventure. Yeah, the Adventure Time. Not Adventure Time. The Adventure Brothers character. What's the name of that group? I don't know. I used to listen to a lot of Odd Future. Am I a streamer? I mean, kinda, right? Sorta, sometimes. Am I a good one? Who knows? Who knows? Legit, like, when I'm a little bit more energetic than today. Yeah, I guess. Right now, What's my favorite Pokemon? What is my favorite Pokemon? The one that Moist Critical finds most fuckable. Probably Execute. What's my favorite Pokemon? I don't know. I use Q-tips to clean my ears? Yeah, of course. I mean, I also use my fingers. So, not like super frequently, but my ears are pretty clean. Except for in the morning when they're not. What is my favorite Pokemon? I only know like the first couple of generations. Oh, we started with someone still in cutscene. Oh no, we're definitely gonna wipe. A new player doesn't know what to do. I think we'll be fine. It was kind of a dick move, but whatever. Whoever started the pull wasn't paying attention. Team? There we go. Oh wow, no one died. I don't know. I used to really like Bulbasaur and Squirtle like as starters, but that may just be because like everybody liked Pikachu and Charmander. Like Bulbasaur's kind of legit. Squirtle's kind of legit. I don't know. I don't really know about War Turtle, but first two Squirtles are kind of legit. Just like design-wise. My favorite Pokemon's missing. No. Oh, that's a good question. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. I was kind of thinking about playing Pokemon Arceus, but like everybody was playing Pokemon Arceus at the same time. And also, it had like one good gimmick, right? Which that it was an actual 3D Pokemon game in which you're out and about running around with your Pokemon while shit happens, and that's cool. But also, it looked super limited outside of that. Like it was kind of small. All right, it's ooh shit. That's actually pretty close to leveling. I could say like Pikachu, but that's a terrible Pikachu impression. And it's not even true. It's maybe my favorite Pokemon in Smash. My brain is limited? Dude. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm well aware, and you are not wrong. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9? You got a better one than that? Because that's, like, ancient. I mean, to be fair, I live, like, in the Midwest and came from here, so... Or, like, settled around here. So... You're not going to find... a lot of super sharp people. Midwest emo? Hell yeah! For, like, a little while, yeah. Yo, American football was the shit. Loved American football. And one of my favorite bands was always Don Caballero, but that's not really Midwest emo. What was the other one? Piglet was super fucking good. And there's one other one that everybody loves. But yeah, I like American football. Who made my model? I did. You have any idea how expensive some VTuber models get? I just learned how to do that shit myself. Live 2D and Clip Studio. Export as PSD. I'm missing one. American football. Piglet. There's another really, really good one in there. I guess one small, this is not a rapper at all, but one small channel I discovered a while back was, I think, EVZone? It's like EVS1, and they do a lot of kind of like VTuber song remixes, but in swancore or progressive metal or Midwestern emo. BTS Meal, it's not the one I'm thinking of. I do unironically like a couple of BTS songs. And I didn't even realize it was them until after I already liked them. Whoops. Do you want to do the Forlorn Maiden? Are you focusing on that at all? You are, okay. I'm not going to kill these others then. Damn, I'm trying to think of... Oh, that tasted like pepper. Nice. What's the other Midwestern emo band that got super big, like, after they existed? That's not American football and not Piglet. I think it's also just one word. Fuck, I can find this out real quick just by YouTubing it. It's not Cherry Girls. That's more recent. I like them a lot. That's all instrumental. Good old gang vocals, right? Good old gang vocals. Of just people who can't sing, singing as hard as possible. Sounds so good. Rihanna? No, but it maybe began with an R. I would say more talented, but I don't know Rihanna. She's probably pretty talented. She's hot, I know that much. Do I like Indians? Yeah. I lived with a couple of people from India for a little while. And being from here, I know several natives. Grew up with a few of them. Ever tried the McGangbang? No, that sounds like a nice... Is that like is that kind of like a suicide? You go in and just mix every single soda, and it turns out to be kind of good? Because that sounds like it could be pretty tasty. But otherwise, I'm really more of a one-on-one type of person. And, you know, with consent. Not so much forced. But if that is like a McDonald's mix thing, it could be pretty good. It sounds like it could be pretty good. Who is the... It's a 4th patty burger? Ooh, shit. That sounds great, actually. Just alone, that sounds great. I used to always get double patties at, like, Wendy's. Wendy's or McDonald's? Generally McDonald's, right? Because they're fries. And they've got a couple of other really nice sides. But Wendy's has that spicy chicken sandwich. That's a pretty strong argument. That's a pretty good one right there. I used to live across from a Wendy's, and fuck, they stole all my money with that spicy chicken sandwich. When you just walk over there, man, I swear there were a couple of times where I went there twice a day. We had one like in the cafeteria in college. God damn. That was my lunch in between classes almost every day. But otherwise, McDonald's has those fries. You can't beat McDonald's fries. People could keep telling me Brahms' fries are the best, but dude, I've tried that before, and they don't stand up. Or like back when Arby's had a legit 5 for $5 deal. Arby's is like not very good, but if you can get 5 roast beef burgers for $5, god damn, go in there and drop 10. It's worth it. Spicy chicken sandwiches are given out at school. I believe it. But are they as good as Wendy's? I mean, neither of those are as good as, like, Popeyes. But I don't even know if Popeyes... It's been forever since I've been to a Popeyes. I don't even know if Popeyes has a spicy chicken sandwich. I don't know. I think I spent most of my fast food money at, like, Wendy's and Taco Bell, and then, like, McDonald's and Jack in the Box. Because Jack in the Box, I never really thought they were all that great, but they have a really good late night, super cheap deal. Like, you can go get, I don't know if they still do this, but you could go get like a snack box or whatever the hell it was called. And it was also like $5, maybe $6 for like a burger and some fries and 2 tacos and something else, like some hash browns or something else. And Jesus Christ, that was a dinner. 2 tacos and a burger and fries alone was worth it. 100%. Do I like Indians? Man, naan is one of the best forms of bread. I haven't had Indian food in like too long. So nice and warm and wet. Yeah, it's just how you like it. I mean, that's just how I like it too. But yeah, Indian places got spices. Indian places and Korean places. Vietnamese places. Basically all the places that aren't just white people places got spices, and that makes them better. I had some friends who worked at a pho place, and like a dude, I knew a dude who I wasn't really friends with, but adjacent friends, friend of friends, whose family owned like a local Asia supermarket. And they all admitted to having menus that were different than, or spice levels that were different for pale faces like myself than for all of their brethren. White. Oh, hey, Roar Nora. Yeah, I'm pale. I'm super pale. Won't deny it. But, like, pho is the best soup, and Popeyes is better than KFC. You can't convince me otherwise, because I've been there. KFC's just too greasy. Like, yeah, sure. That chicken fried skin's pretty good, but it, like, falls off. And their dark meat, I don't know. I don't even know what's up with KFC. I just know, like, Popeyes and Bubba's are better. And maybe that's just where I am, right? Bless you. Yeah, because it's the truth, or because I'm just that. I don't know. I'm out of it today. I'm stunned somehow. Got myself stun locked. Maybe it's because I just ate dinner, right? I haven't had any caffeine. I guess I got some coffee left that I didn't drink from this morning, but it's cold and it's not like iced coffee, which is fantastic. Because I sneezed? Damn. Isn't that usually when you say you get blessed? You know what kind of channel this is, right? Mandatory Toscarus in chat. Nah, thanks. Thanks. What you been up to, Roranora? It's been like a week or two, I think. Yeah, I sneezed with my dick. You're familiar, Norbit. Oh no, it's the one mount that I want. But it takes like effort and teamwork to get. God damn. Is this one going? No one's doing nothing. Well, let's get more time on it. Marathoning Adam Sandler movies? I'm sorry. I mean, that depends on the movie. I guess that's a pretty good choice. Dude, when I was really young, I took a first date to see an Adam Sandler movie, and we both were like, damn, that was bad. It was not a good idea. Cobbler? I don't know if I've seen... Is that an Adam Sandler movie? I'm not familiar with that shit at all. All I remember at this point is, like, Billy Madison and... and Happy Gilmore were the two that Comedy Central played every single fucking day for like 15 years probably. I'm going to find out in like a month or two. Some of y'all are just in random shit, so I'll repeat it. I'm going to make a compilation, make me look real bad. That'd be real funny. Thanks for the exposure. Good luck putting anything together with my, like, lazy and slurry as hell accent. Compilation, dude. Yes. Yes, please. Man, not only does that make me think of my Bloodborne stuff from earlier, because Cumborn still gets me every single time. Coffin Starved Beast is too good. But it also makes me think of, I forget even what stream it was, but somebody made me remind myself of one time when my roommate got some... You had chicken and veggies? Dude, me too! Maybe that's what I tasted from you. Oh, you know the secret now. I actually just ate Roa Nora. Well, no, I for some reason, makes me remember the story that I was reminded of the last couple of streams when most of y'all were here. When one of my roommates bought a desk off of Facebook Marketplace, and like the underside of it was just caked. He bought it for ultra cheap, and he never checked under it, even when he was putting it in his truck. I think a friend's truck. And then they brought it back to our house, where like 5 of us were living, and when we were pulling it out into the living room, just underneath it, we finally looked in between previous owner's leg spot, and just like layers on layers. It was the funniest fucking thing. I wish I still had that image. 100% I'd post it. Do you listen to Chief Keef? Not in a while. I don't think I ever, like, seriously listened to Chief Keef. But I have, for sure. I couldn't even tell you a Chief Keef song right now, though. It's been a while. I used to listen to, like, a lot of... You ever listen to ASMR? Not really. Some of it's kind of hot, but it's just kind of not my thing. I feel like to really enjoy ASMR, you gotta, like... That has to be what you're doing, right? And usually, when I'm watching other people stream, I'm, like, playing a game or drawing or doing something else on my own. So it's like a side thing, right? Like, I'm usually kind of a lurker in other streams. I was just about to say, though, I used to listen to a lot of Odd Future. And fucking Earl is the best. Still probably the best. Though everybody else is, like, pretty creative. Damo has some fun beats. Is it Damo? Wouldn't Damo. One of them was more of, like, the RZA of the group. You're a drawer. I am a drawer. I do the drawings sometimes. Like I said, I made my own model. I'm working on... I want to do it more. Because I don't feel like I'm good. But... I learn things every once in a while. I used to sketch a whole bunch when I was a kid, when I was real little. And I used to, like, be ADD'd out in classes. And the only way I could pay attention and take notes and remember things is if I was constantly keeping myself busy doing something else, right? So I'd always have a bunch of, like cartoon or anime or like fucking tattoo style stuff going on the side of all my note pages. And half of the time that'd pay off in like testing shit too. Cause it'd be like, what the fuck is this chemistry thing? Oh, all right, that's when I was drawing this. And like somehow that helped me remember. Damn, you can tell I'm like kind of tired and out of it. I'm skipping words. Why did you stop? There you go. But yeah, I am a drawer. I'm working on like character stuff and background stuff. My background stuff is garbage, but I'm working on it. It's getting there. I was always better at like... I really liked the... what's it? The FF9 art book. It was really super cool. Do a backflip. Damn, I wish I had that emote. I can. Backflips are like not that hard if you can jump at all. But also, oh, I was not paying attention at all. But hey, I hit 85, so that's all that matters. I didn't pay attention to hitting 85 either. Backflips are not all that hard. Landing like perfectly, I can't do like gymnast style, right? Where you can just land straight up. I can land kind of in like a crouching animation. But I've always been bouncy, and like I have to move around to keep awake. What do I mean, we? I don't think I said we. Did I say we? Fuck. I'm skipping over my words. Or maybe my audio is bad, and you were right earlier. I'll have to listen back. That's a thing I'll definitely do. I did say we? Shit. I meant we. I meant... Oh, fuck. Wow. I meant I. I've always been kind of bouncy and had to move around to, like... I don't know. Focus. And one of my buddy Punktana was a gymnast as a kid. So whenever we lived together, taught me how to backflip. I can't kickflip though. Never got that good. Backflip, not too hard. Cartwheels, somersaults, kitty, moving around stuff, super easy. Still. Backflips. I guess I called them easy earlier. I don't know if I'd say they're easy, but like a little bit of practice. All you need is confidence for a backflip. Like, get on a bed and try to do it a couple of times and fail a couple of times. And then you get on, like, some actual ground where you can get some actual lift off of something that's not soft and will, like, give as soon as you jump. You get some more bounce. You get some more air. You know how to, like, torque yourself right. Backflip's not too hard. Get paralyzed too. I mean, if you land on your head, yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't practice at first, it's a good way to permanently fuck up your neck. Sure. But if you have someone who knows how to do it, like show you a couple of times, and then you practice in a way that's not gonna like maim you, and then you do it like from someplace that's got a little bit of height, just like a half foot, right? Give you a little bit extra air. You do that a couple of times, and then you can do it standing on flat ground. I can't do like, again, I can't do like a gymnast type of thing and land like, what's her name? Simone Biles, standing straight up, arms up, being like, nailed that landing. Nah. But otherwise, backflip's not crazy hard. Nose? Did I say nose? Damn, I need caffeine. Nose. It's just water, not the coffee I got here. I gotta go to sleep in like a couple hours. Nose? I have a nose. Someone who knows how to backflip, you know, someone who is aware of how to perform a thing, have knowledge and experience. Minutes or withdraw, cancel, sever. Oh, that's longer. Damn, never mind. You listen to ASMR, Roronoa? I've really never got into it. Especially a lot of the a lot of it's like talking softly. But a lot of it's like, I don't know. They're trying to be aggressively sexy with like licking, and it just doesn't come off of that. And I'm the first one to be like, yo, more tongue, but I don't know. Never really sounded sexy to me through ASMR, at least. Every night to sleep? Well, that's fair. Whatever helps you sleep. I used to sleep to music every once in a while, or like have a fan on, so I could totally see that. Am I doing nofap? No. Yeah, I'm doing it, but I lose every morning. I guess I'm doing nofap right now, right? It's like that Mitch Hedberg joke. Yeah, I used to fap. I still do, but I used to also. Except, of course, his was about weed, because Mitch. Fucking rip. Why do I still have these? Why do I still have that? Give me more space. Damn. That makes me think, I haven't watched any stand-up in a long time. What's the last stand-up any of y'all watched? I think mine's like some Stavros Halkias. That's a funny guy. And like me, very dumb. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, shit! Thank you. Yeah, I guess. I feel like I'm the least energetic stand-up comedian right now, though. But thank you. Rad Mahou. Man, what a guy. Damn, what am I doing just running around? It's like I'm out of it or something. What did I have for dinner? Must have thrown me off. I can't even remember now. Especially when I said what I had for dinner. Hey, timing. Smooth brains think alike. I forget what I had for dinner. I think I had a lot of salt. Or was very sweaty. Honestly, I don't have a lot of specific fetishes, but man, someone who's like getting into it so much that they're sweating, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Just like they know what they want. Whoop, whoop. And they're working for it. Hell yeah. Match that shit. Whoops. That's not what I meant. Man, Red Mage is such a good, fun little simple loop. Oh shit. Oh, my fucking Chocobo companion's not here anymore. That's why I'm eating shit. It's only 81. Oh my god. Like, seriously, eat shit. Excuse me. Let's get just a little unbalanced, right? Red Mage likes being unbalanced. I guess claiming to, like, cook rice and all my own veggies and chicken is a little funny. Who the fuck does that? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh no. Go away. Hell yeah. I've been playing Bard, like, whoa, everything's OGCV, and that's like some pretty good damage. And then I come over to Red Mage, and I'm like, oh my god, that's almost Black Mage damage. That's very strong. You gotta stand and cast and shit. Oh, well, that's popping before I'm finished with this fate. Alright. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, dang. That highlight on my name doesn't appear in my chat. I really got to look into different chat filters, figure some of that shit out. Hey, someone type red in chat. That used to be banned because spam bots and me being dumb about how things were banned. Like, Norbit, what color's your face when you're done touching yourself a bunch? What am I doing? Or your cheeks, you know, what color is a ginger's hair? Or no one can type red. That's cool, too. What am I doing over here? Thinking chat will listen to streamer. That's not a thing that happens. For real? Yeah. Pull him. Network? There's 60. He's just like spamming through the wall. I guess we can probably do that too. Line of sight through these bars. Man, the vault. Still haven't come back through here with, like, trusts. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not the spell I wanted. Oh, well. Good. Group down. No fucking flashbang. It's too late for that, Sir Adelphil. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it. Whatever. Oh. Ow. Actually. Was I not supposed to run from that? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Now who's he on? There we go. dual cast on my crappiest, like, lowest potency. I gotta save up that potency. Kozozi. Yozora. Yozора's a cool name. Man, I don't listen to ASMR, but I do listen to Yozora Mel. Right, who's our... Whoa, lag. Whoa, lag. Are you going full big pull? No? No, okay. Yeah? Are you waiting for me? Nah. Nah, they're a sprout. They're new. They're not going in there. They've been here before, but they're not going in there. I don't know shit about gunblades, so maybe it's just a bad idea for them, huh? Did my chat disconnect? I guess it's not showing up. So if I'm like not responding to anything you're saying, my internet just hiccuped. So could be my internet hiccuped and I'm not seeing shit anymore. But you can kind of see it on stream. That's where it stopped for me. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. No, it'll just be the same, I think. I'll see if I can fix it after this dungeon. Because usually Norbit's going to be, like, at least talking about how he's touching himself. Or maybe too busy touching yourself. You know. I could have started up again, for all I know. Wouldn't be surprised. I get it. Some people would call that a chronic thing, but hey, you know, problems, people are going to define problems differently. Maybe it's not a problem for you. I'm supportive. I'm gonna save up. This dude's gonna transform soon-ish. Is that the black hole? Are you gonna form? No, that's after. Okay, now the real fight. Yeah. Put one there. Beautiful. I love it. Oh, that's less ideal, but whatever. We can deal with that easily. Did it again. Full cast. For the longer spells, not the shorter spells. Always more preference to the long. Am I right, ladies? And by ladies, I mean you, chat. Norbit knows. Norbit knows. You want to limit that? I guess that's a good idea. Is that shit gonna reset by the time we hit the next boss? Yeah, it is a good idea. Yeah, figured that he was just super dead. Just had to get a couple of mechanics out, huh? Our tank has a Vuln stack from that? What? Well, they are a sprout. At the very least, they're running. They're ahead. They're doing medium-sized pulls. Yeah. Oh, shit. I got too close. Do I have fucking... Oh, I don't... Ooh, I actually might not have the self-heal. Damn. I mean, I've got a cure spell, so, like, that kind of makes up for it, but... I think only melee and ranged phys DPS. Get that... What's it called? Second wind? You more of a fan of your first wind or your second wind, Norbit? I gotta prefer the second one, I think. If I'm being honest. Gotta have time for that, though. And, like, dedication. I did it. It's happening. What's that from? That's like a Twin Peaks thing. Damn, I need to finish that show. The show gets nutty quick. Ooh. And you know what? I'm gonna save my mana because we're done here. Oh, nice. That ninja knows what they're doing.
And now the final cup.
You know, if we focus these, it goes a little bit faster. What are you doing, tank? Fine if you want.
This shall be a mercy.
This dude's voice, though.
Disgusting.
It's kind of nice. Might just be the filter, right? Big Bad Pope trying to sound super intimidating. Find out it's just auto-tune. Where you at, Chain? There we go.
Sickness must be purged.
Yeah, hit him. Nice. Oh, right. Damn, I could have been using that like the whole dungeon. Oh well. Oh well. For Thunder, the Sprout gets it. Sure. No, I don't want to need that. I don't think. You can have it, Yozora. Okay, I feel like maybe my internet hiccuped a bit. Or maybe not. The Rora Norbit Dio. And I guess Dankness and Angie group just left. It's really weird. YouTube seems to think you're all one account. Oh well. Also thinks you've been gone for half an hour, though, and I don't think that's quite the case. Yo, if you were all just Nick with like 8 different accounts, man, that's kind of sad. You should touch yourself more about it. What'd we get? Oh, yeah. I mean, that monostack stuff already happened. Yeah, their Holy and Durflare already happened. Really only get one new skill. So Red Mage, like, I don't know how much Bard changed. Because I didn't really play Bard ever until recently. And they got Blast Arrow in 1 level. Can't be assigned, but it's changed. It's another proc. So Bard gets another proc. Which makes sense. Because they're all OGCD. You need something else to, like, overlap. And then Red only gets 1 new skill, but you get a bunch of new traits. So, upgrade. Upgrade. An upgrade just like Bards, really. Where they go from 2 stacks of those arrows to 3, which is really nice. And then enhanced modification. All extremely good, really. Grants 50. So as long as you got 10, really, you can do your AoE combo. Which I guess I'm doing right. It's been so long since I've played Red Mage. And 5 stacks of modification, so you get 5% damage increases. You can do that at like the same time as acceleration. I'm gonna get 2 of these. Sure as the next Ver Thunder, Ver Arrow, or Impact can be cast immediately. Wait, this is another Swift cast? Increases the potency of Impact by 50? Dude. Ensures. So if you like fuck up your rotation, you do Jolt and then like Impact or another Jolt or something else you weren't supposed to. You can do Jolt and then Ver Raise or Ver Cure and then Acceleration in one of these and they're cast instantly. How did I look over that before? This is a Swift cast for one of these, but it also procs one of these guaranteed. And Swift cast does not give you dual cast, but acceleration might. Damn. Damn. When do I get Magic Barrier? Where does Magic Barrier come from? Oh, right here in the middle. It always throws me off when they put extra stuff down here. It makes sense because you can't assign these buttons at all. But then I look in between and I'm like, what the thing. Reduces magic damage taken by self and number of party members by 10% while increasing HP recovered by healing. Damn, Red Mage is good. It's like never top DPS, but it's good. Mm-mm-mm. All right, well, I need to take a short break and probably won't be streaming for too much longer, but I think there's at least one more run of something in here. So, where does that show up? Yeah. Woo. Woo. All right, Chotamon de Minasan. And all these freaky boys who like to stop by. I hope you're all doing good. I will be right back. Right back. Tadaima, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, I feel a little bit more awake from getting up and moving around. I literally sat down and had dinner and put the plate aside and started streaming, and I think I was kind of slow because of it. And I guess now that that Cum Squad seems to be gone. It's kind of weird, though. A bunch of normal names, but also, like, Dio and Roronoa. Clearly anime fans, right? Imagine me calling someone anime avatars. Oh, man. Oh, man. We just did leveling. Let's do level 50, 60, 70, 80s. There's gotta be a shorter way to say this. Level and, like, level 10s. I don't even know. I've still got normal raids, too. I only got, like, half an hour left, though. Which means I'm not going to be doing any drawing today. That's going to take more than 5 minutes. I guess we got some fates. Good old Red Mage. I really like the Red Mage rotation still. Kind of keeps you on your toes. I don't know. I need to go back to Dragoon sometime soon because that also, in my opinion, really keeps you on your toes. I've definitely talked about this before, but like when I started the game, I started as Dragoon and I wasn't sure how much I was really going to like the game because, man, AAR starts you off super simple, right? But then, like, oh, damn, these new... Is that Vero? No, that's Bear Thunder, for sure. Yogi? Bear Fire and Bear Stone upgraded. Damn! Vero 3 and Bear Thunder 3 look pretty good. Why are you coming right at me? How are you already angry at me? You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do this. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Red Mage, you're so good. Even that's like pretty solid damage. This might hit 2 people. Nice, it didn't. The other one's coming right at me. God, that looks great. Red Mage is flashy as hell. I love it. I should have number 7 in the queue. Damn, that might pop before I'm done with this. Let's maybe come away from that 3rd snail. Just in case. That's not how that goes. Damn, Red Mage is so busy with these extra attacks. You got such a short cooldown. I feel like I should have them maybe like here. I never use... Maybe I just swap this entire D-pad area, right? I think maybe that's not a bad idea. Oh no. It's about to get really unbalanced. Let's go. Oh damn, I was hoping that would kill. Too balanced. Don't stun me. Had like a little gnat or something come in here. Number 4. Damn, I remember when Endwalker was being previewed, right? And I saw Rad Mahou being like, damn, that's really colorful. I don't know if that's going to, like, work or fit. I think that might be too much. And now, this is such a good Fate train place, and the town has such good music. How did I ever doubt it? Oh no, the flashy moths. Get ready for flashbangs. Also, almost no way I'm going to complete this before. So let's pop everything. Damn, I almost hate to waste my big stuff on you. Thank you, Chocobo. God. Damn, Red Mage. You're like Black Mage, but faster and only slightly less powerful. It's kind of crazy. Dead. Yeah, new arrow, new thunder. Look pretty nice. I'm liking it. So if I go like that, and that comes off instantly, I don't get dual cast off of it, but I do get the guaranteed Verstone, Verfire proc. When do I even use that, right? I guess that doesn't interrupt anything. Or it doesn't interrupt my Ver Holy, Ver Flare, Scorch combo, which is appreciated. But when do I use Enchanted Reprise? Right. Can't really find a spot for it except to waste another 5, I guess, right before you, like, GTFO. Somehow this moth right next to me is not phased. Oh god, that's gonna be 3 of them on me. Yep. Well, 1 down. Okay. Let's do you first. And actually, both just pop your loads. Oh no! Well, that's all the moths that we need to kill, like, for sure. What do you mean you're going back? I was still in the Fate area. I wandered too far away from where you spawned? Okay. Woo. Increases potency of impact. Whoops. Should be all of them. Come back, Cootie. Increases the potency of impact. But doesn't really lead to an AoE combo. I could just do impact. I suppose. No real reason not to. Hey. Give us an 81. I want to be able to scorch things. Well, that's close.
Leave this to me.
It's not giving me... Oh. That's my fault, for sure. Let's get maybe a little further away from that this time. Oh no, I'm burping! I feel like that usually only happens when I'm, like, talking too much. Oh no, we don't have anyone with Peloton. Whoops. Well, the tank will grab them. Yeah. Is the boss right after this? Oh. I was like, why'd that get interrupted? Oh, they died. the boss right after this? Yeah, it is. Let's see. We're gonna go fast enough to let me keep my combo. Nice. No Scorch. That's okay. What do you mean interrupted? You're gonna do that again. Oh shit. Cool. Woo. Fuck it. I'm just gonna jolt. Put in more damage. Whoa. Oh yeah, that does put me at balance though. I don't like that. Pretty sure I'm out of that. Cool. Shit. I think I might call the stream after this one. Right. Tank go first? Yeah. I remember that. Did this place just a day ago. Let's get in there. Rhea over here. I was actually about to say they're used to, like... Oh, whoops. Well, this will still work, right? Hey, it will. Where's the Dragoon? Well, maybe that's why Raya moved. I could just go back and forth on these, huh? But I bet you Impact has a higher potency. Probably. Here we go. God, I love Red Mage's loop. I really do. That's going to hit everyone no matter what, right? Yes. Yes, it will. And it already digs? Heyo! What's up, Glorious? Yeah, there were a lot of people. Oh, shit. I almost didn't get out the way. There were a lot of people in here. They drop by every now and again. Norbit and Dio and their crew. I swear, they've got to all be kind of together. Because they come in and are like already in on whatever jokes they're making up. But that's cool. I appreciate it. We have fun for a little bit. I've been kind of low energy today. So they bounced. Or they're all the same person? I don't honestly know. Either way, yeah, had some views. It's 3 to 5 a.m. in the morning. It is. It is 4:43 where I am right now. But I have a little bit more freedom in the day at night. So here I am. I am a little bit worn, though, for sure. I think I'm going to call it after this. Give him a dark run. I'm just doing a roulette. Been leveling Bard and Red Mage. I only recently got back into Red Mage. Unhealthy, like you? Hey, well, I mean, a little. I've always been kind of a night owl. To be honest, I like... When I was growing up, I always had headaches, and largely I've gotten rid of them by not being awake in the morning. It sounds bad, and it might be, but I don't know, I feel fine.
You underestimate me.
But legit, I am getting tired. It's getting close to time to sleep, for sure. Can't deny it. But yeah, I've always been a night person.
Out of my way.
Dude, even when I had to be up early for school, I would like still stay up late reading the internet or playing games, and then just like sleep a lot on Friday. Played 14 until 5 a.m. yesterday. That's kind of the pattern I get into too. I'm gonna do like a lot of 14. But I don't like staying up above 5. I mean, you know, it feels worse to be like, oh, it's starting to get light outside and I can hear birds. That means it's time to sleep. That means it was time to sleep a little while ago. So I'm gonna call it after this. But yeah, I was playing. It's almost 3 hours. Probably not gonna quite make it to 3 hours. And I was playing some Warframe earlier. The game's got... It's finally got most, but definitely not all of its kinks from the recent update hammered out. Because this week it's Muslim holiday, in my country usually 1 week holiday. Really? That's nice. What holiday is it? Is it Eid Mubarak? Or is that later? That's later in the year, right? I forget. I have only a very small amount of Muslim friends around here, so sadly, I don't get exposed to a ton of that culture or really anything. It is Eid Mubarak. Oh, cool. Wow. I can't believe I got that right. Oh, right. It's the shield one. Rubicatus. Rubicatus, named after Rubicant from FF4. As far as I know. Dude, have you played, have you caught up on the story? Or the most recent raid series? Because they're both pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoyed both. Not yet? Okay. I won't say any details then. I mean, you're going to know a couple of things automatically because of, like, advertising. But I'll not talk about it. Have you been paying attention to the doing story until you can unlock new AR? Hell yeah. Have you been paying attention to the ultimate stuff going on? Because that's been wild. I don't pay attention to that stuff like at all, but I'm in a... You done with AR? Nice. Nice. New AR. New AR? I don't know if I know. Oh, that got me. It didn't get me. Well, let's maybe get away from that. And then I can just toss these out. And then maybe they'll be so dead that no, I still gotta get my big one. Oh, the Alliance Raid. Yeah. Skip go because you don't want your friends waiting for you. That's fair, I think, honestly. Dude, the new Alliance Raid, I think, is a lot of fun. I don't really know how everybody figured it out so instantly, but it's not too hard. But can I hit you from here? Maybe. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. But the thing that I have been most surprised about, because I never really paid attention to him at all before, was the current ultimate is kind of crazy. The like alternate history Super Pope with Honchefort and all of that. I had no idea it would take that long for like super experienced raid groups, actual constant statics, to really figure that stuff out. And then I clearly haven't tried it or anything, but I see people talking about what their progress is on Twitter and what boss mechanics they have to do, and it's crazy amount of like in-rages and one-shots, and just like, oh man, it's taken people so long to figure that out. And I think like 2 or 3 groups have finally beat it. Oh damn, that almost hit me. I've got it. I forgot to put this shit on my bar last time. Right, that's exactly what I've seen. I've seen people be like, yeah, it's new, but it's also like this other thing that we've seen before. Or a lot of the like boss fight mechanics are like new, but yeah, exactly. They're kind of similar to some stuff we've seen in the past, but then there's also like Oh, you can spare Thornton and just not kill him, and that changes things. And then there's the whole, like, constantly looping. Yeah, like 3-5 new mechanics and 1 mechanics and 3-5 old mechanics and 1 mechanic. Exactly. And I never even did ultimate. And so it's just a lot of that stuff going on at the same time. I've seen so many videos of people streaming on, like, Twitch or whatever. And they're all, like, communicating, and they'll have a thing down, and they'll have a thing down, and they'll all celebrate because they finally did a thing right, and then something happens, and they're like, oh my god, what was that? And everybody just loses their minds, and they have to start over. It's been really, really wild. Really wild. It almost makes me want to do that stuff, but I don't actually have the time to dedicate to it. It looks super cool, though. Like, I want to see full run-throughs of that new Ultimate, for sure. But yeah, the new Alliance raid is a ton of fun. I really liked it. It's very straightforward, and Thald is super cool. For you, it's easy. The Alliance raid? Or having the time to focus on the Ultimate? Just a quick 20, 30 minutes. I mean, I definitely felt carried. I don't know. I think it's easy to learn, right? Some of it happens a little fast for me sometimes, but it's pretty easy to learn and observe. And as soon as you have, yeah, the Alliance raid, about to say, like, the Ultimate's easy for you? That's crazy. But no, yeah. I think having somebody explain it even just a little bit made it really, really easy to learn. And most of the mechanics are fairly straightforward. There's just some things that, like, kind of surprise you the first time through. Like Rolger, right? And then other things that are like, well, if you can keep your eye on Naldthal the whole time, then it's really not that bad. But if you can't, he's going to surprise you with the thing, because he gets to put down, like, 2 attack markers, and then only one of them's going to come out based on what position he's in, right? So it's not hard, but you have to keep your eye on who's doing what. Yeah, and that's, like, the best piece of advice for anyone who doesn't know what to do in any Alliance raid, right? Just follow the other players. If you can stick with the group and move with the group, then you'll probably be fine. Which is a lot easier for, like, Bard and Machinist and Dancer, because you can just constantly move about doing whatever while you're doing things right. Oh, I should be more balanced. By the way, I'm still really liking Bard. I just got the trait that lets you get 3 stacks of Bloodletter and Rain of Death. And that's great. That's fantastic. And I think Blast Arrow is next up on my trait list. I definitely notice that Bard bug every single time there's another Bard in group. But every once in a while you run into another one who's nice, and, like, you kind of play a game of, okay, well, who does a song first so I can match you? Which is nice. And so now I'm doing Bard and Red Mage kind of at the same time. And it's hard to tell which one I like more, because Bard is just made out of off-globals, right? There's some procs, but you got a lot of off-global cooldowns. And I think it's really cool. Like, most of the classes I've played have all played differently, you know? Like, White Mage doesn't really have a rotation, but it's really reactive. And Sage has to be kind of preparatory, and then all of the other, like, melee and tanks, and even Black Mage and Red Mage have, like, a set rotation, and then Dancer is all reacting to procs. And Bard, like, is kind of simple at first, and then you have your rotation of buffs, and you can line that up with your rotation of, like, your damage buffs that aren't songs, right? Your 2 damage buffs and your barrage and your big arrow. And you can kind of try to line that up with, like, your 3rd song doing damage or more arrows from your 1st song. But you have your rotation of your song buffs, which is very different from all the other classes. And it's kind of cool to, like, slightly change up your playstyle. Depending on what song you have active. Like, it's a really nice take. I really, really like how this game has done Bard. Prefer Bard because no rotation? I mean, but that's the thing. It kind of, like, it doesn't have, like, Dragoon or Monk or Reaper rotation. Like, it doesn't have a hard set rotation where you have to weave some things in to be most efficient. But it's also not exactly like Dancer, where you're just doing 1 or 2 things depending on if you're single target or if you're AoE, and then going off of purely procs. Bard is like, you have your rotation of song buffs. And you can kind of, sort of, change that up depending on what you do. But I think you want to, like, cancel... You want to do, like, Army's Paeon second, so you can cancel it into another song. I think that's the one. But it's really neat. You have a rotation as Bard, but it's like spread out instead of always one after the other, right? So it's not a tight rotation. It's like a rotation where every new button you press is 40 seconds apart. 45 seconds apart. And then other than that, you've just got, like, some big damage skills, and you use them as they're on cooldown, and that ends up lining up with your damage buff, your self-damage buff. And so it's really easy and really smooth, and it does, like, a surprising amount of damage, and you're constantly buffing your teammates. Like, Bard's pretty cool. I'm usually, like, a little biased in that I find archer classes kind of boring sometimes. Bard's great, though. You always have at least a little something to do, even if that something is like, well, I need to keep up my dots. And I love that they gave Bard 2 dots and then the skill to just refresh both of them at the same time. That's fantastic. It's just really smooth. The only thing that I wish was a little different about Bard, and it's not even a complaint. It's just like a bias because I love Final Fantasy Tactics and how Bard and Dancer worked in that. Bard and Dancer have very similar, I don't even know what to call them, like team buffs or protective and healing stuff that are both on eventually 90-second cooldowns. They both have what's basically a shield and a heal. But, like, Dancer is a direct heal and a shield over everybody. And then Bard is, like, a shield over everybody and increased healing potency on a single person. So they're still kind of different, which is nice. And then outside of that, they almost play totally different for both being ranged physical DPS. It's really cool to me how the game, like, very, very successfully makes Bard and Dancer and Machinist all feel different. And Bard doesn't even feel outclassed. Because, like, I know Machinist and Dancer are more new. Bard doesn't feel outclassed at all. Like, you pop your first song while just running through a dungeon, and you can rain AoE like a lot on big pulls. And then if you run out of that and you're still big pulling, you've got your speed song and your more single target damage song. Or you can use those as soon as you get to the boss. And I really love that, like, you know, you start with one song, and okay, but every class starts simple. And it's pretty good. And then you get your second song, and that's speed up, and that's okay. It's pretty good, but then you have some downtime in between using the two of them. And then you get your third song, and, like, you can just go from one to the next and repeat and always have a song up. And that feels really cool and good. Like, that feels like what a bard should be doing, just thematically. You know, whenever you get that third song, you always have a song up. It's very cool. And, of course, they get Peloton, the best skill. So that's great. Yeah, song buff is super simple. And, like, all of them are good for you and your party. So you can kind of choose, well, do I want to use my first song, which is better for AoE on, like, big pulls and dungeons. Or my third song, which is better for single target. But all of them kind of equally buff out your party. So as far as deciding what to do to help everybody else, it kind of doesn't matter what song you play. You're always giving everybody a good buff. And it's, like, always up, so it's never a super good buff. So it doesn't matter if, like, no one has a preference for what order you go in, really. As far as, like, their play is concerned. I'm going to hit 83 and then call it. I'm too close. Yeah. Bard is, like, simple and doesn't have doesn't have like a traditional rotation, but it has the song buff rotation, and that's cool. And I really, really like it. It's surprisingly fun to play and like just involved enough. Had to turn around. She did. Whoa. Whoa. Barely got out. Nice. Yeah, I'm really only playing Red Mage again because I hadn't in so long, and I was talking to someone else on Twitter who's thinking about getting back into the game, and they play Monk and Red Mage. Okay, I can't constantly take two of you. Thank you, Chocobo. Oh my god, I can't take three of you. Can I? See, Momo followed me on Twitter? Which Momo? Oh god, that's not a... I don't know, I got a lot of followers recently from like a black VTuber community, and that was pretty cool. I talked to some of them a lot, and oh wait, yeah. Is that the one that does fighting game tournaments? Because I think there was one. No, that one's not. That one's not JP. But yeah, I've got a couple of JP followers. It's pretty cool. I've talked to a few of them. I tend to, like, automatically thank anyone who follows me, and so that helps strike up a conversation with some people. And, you know, some of them, a couple of them, like, only speak Japanese, and we've said a few things to each other, like, through translation apps. And then there's been, like, I want to say 2 where I've been like, hey, thanks for the follow. This is translated with, you know, DeepL or Google Translate. And then they'll just immediately write back in English, yeah, no problem. Of course. I'm like, oh, cool. That's awesome. I wish I spoke Japanese, so, like, we could do both. God, Red Mage feels like it's almost as powerful as Black Mage. I know it's not. But sometimes it feels like it is. But yeah, I've talked to a few JP VTubers. They tend to be pretty nice. And like a few riggers as well. Some live 2D people. A couple mamas and papas. It's great. And I keep thinking about working on a 2.0 model, so it's neat to like see their work on Twitter. Oh, Momo's from Carbuncle? Cool. That's not the one I wanted. Also, I'm hurt. Yeah, okay, I think I remember. She posts a lot of, I don't even know if it's G-Pose, but yeah, she posts a lot of like images of her cat girl character. That's... I don't want to fight 3 of you. But I do have a cure spell I can insta-cast a little. Yeah, exactly. She's got a Makote. Oh, she's making a Fem Makote group? That's cool. That's cool. I'm probably not playing at the same times. And I'm not on Carbuncle, clearly. As they are. But that's cool. I hope you have fun with that. Whew. 83. Which will give me access to... Was it Babel is after Zot? Yeah. Even though I kind of still want Caster Pants from Zot. Well, that's cool. I didn't know you knew Momo. Yeah, I think she followed me because she saw a couple of 14 tweets. Maybe she followed me because she saw that I was playing a Makote, huh? I really like my cat girl. Let's see. I've got Menusa Greaves of casting. I like those a lot. And I'm not actually using any of the Menusa gear on my Black Mage. But I need the pants to like go along with it, right? I need something here, save. I need something like well, honestly, these go kind of well with just the red pants. But I like my long boots. You like the music? Which music? I can't get enough of either Rodzahan's music or Charlane's music. They're both such great town themes. I mean, people were going crazy over Naldthal's theme, too. It's pretty great. Yeah. Oh, and the end music? I really like the end music. I really like the end music, for sure. When I first got to Charlane, after, like, the intro scenes had played, and I was just sitting around, like, enjoying its town music, it was one of my favorite town songs, I think. I think I like Radzahan's music a little bit more, to be honest. But I like it a lot. And yeah, this in music, like as soon as you come in the Baldesian Annex and you're just chilling in here, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. It's a great little melody, and I love the drums. Well, but I think I'm going to call the stream there. It is 5:15, and I hit 83 on red, and I hit 85? I think I hit 86 on... What am I doing? On Bard? 85. I really like this bard dress. You get like the horn and the bagpipe looking thing. Bard looks really good. These aren't the class boots, but I like them. I didn't even have to dye them, and they matched the jacket. And the hat. God, what a good hat. I want to get a better looking bow, because augmented Crypt Lurker stuff. To me, augmented Crypt Lurker stuff is like a bit too... I mean, it's not going for edgy, but... I don't know, a bit too like Square does Dark Souls, I guess. Something about it. And then my red mage is constantly wearing this old crimson jacket. But I really like it. The crimson jacket and gloves, it looks pretty good. And then red mage pants, red mage boots. I got the bandana from like the seasonal event they're rerunning, the Final Fantasy XI event. I kind of like it. But it's hard to compete with red mage hats, right? Like, that's pretty strong. Oh, hey, forget it. That's pretty strong. And I like the old red mage vests. But I don't know, there's something about this crimson jacket that I like a lot. Anyway, yeah, this in music is pretty fantastic. All of the music in Endwalker has been really strong. And then Charlane and Radzat Han both are just like super incredible. They're so good, I could leave it on loop all day long. Easy. It's like almost Cosmo Canyon tier. If you've ever heard... Well, if you've never heard it, the Cosmo Canyon track from Final Fantasy VII, like the original, because the remake hasn't even got to it yet, is like... It really, really reinforces the less is more approach. It's so simple, it's so basic, and it's so good. And you kind of have the same thing going on here. There's like a melody, and then another simple melody sometimes, and then some drums sometimes. And none of them do anything fancy, but it's all really strong. And they all, like, really emphasize each other very well. Anyway, I am going to call it here. I need to go get some sleep here in the next 20 minutes or so. It'll be, well, it'll start to get light in like an hour, but I want to be asleep before that. So, as always, thanks for coming out. Thanks to everybody else who was coming out earlier. It was nice and fun. That bunch of weirdos. I'm glad they come out, though. Yeah, man, I will. You take care, too. Rad Mahou. I will see you next time.